Well, we've known for years that the Eastern Hills Mall has been the focus of some major planned redevelopment.
The goal there is to create a mixed-use lifestyle community geared around people, not automobiles, where you can live, work, and even play. It is a really big piece of property to develop. We are talking about the area along Transit Road between Main Street and Sheridan Drive. And recently, I walked the property with Uniland Vice President Carl Montanti and one of the architects in this Two on Your Side original.
We're looking for elements of community where people come together and gather and socialize, where there are events and programs planned, festivals, places where people like to just gather and congregate.
Will it look anything like the mall that we're in right now when it's done?
The four-season community we imagine will be unrecognizable to what people see here today. As we're talking to residents of the area, they're saying that there's no real consistent sort of four-season location to come together and to celebrate and to be in the outdoors with a great experience. And we think that the new Eastern Hills Mall experience will be that type of community.
Carl, this is a huge project. How long do you think this project will take from start to completion? And when do you think the public driving by will begin to see any changes at what they have known for decades as the Eastern Hills Mall?
Well, it's very important that this project be market driven. We don't want to introduce too much of any one product type in one phase that will make it difficult to occupy and fill in a shorter period of time. Once we have a concept plan, is to phase it into anywhere from 4, perhaps up to 6 phases over as long as 10 years, perhaps. We're hoping to get a shovel in the ground in the next, I would say 18, maybe 24 months.
When it comes to residential, what do you envision for housing? Do you envision a tall apartment building? Do you envision just penthouses? What do you
We're
think?
looking to create a sort of more urban feel in the suburbs. And when we think about urban living, it's really around an idea of density. For example, apartments, some townhomes. We think there's some housing product that has never been introduced to this community, this whole region, in fact, that people might find very attractive. So some great townhome living. It's great for millennials who are sort of looking to sort of move up. It's great for retirees who are looking for a little less maintenance, a little sort of smaller footprint. So they're affordable, and we think that there's some really good demand in this marketplace for that type of housing.
The mall that we're in now is great for mall walkers, but there won't be this is from the 60s and 70s. There won't be, per se, mall walkers because it won't be all covered, correct?
That's correct. This will be more of an outdoor-oriented environment. These mall walkers we see will be converted to walking outdoors along a Main Street type village.
Oh, okay.
And maybe some walking paths through some park areas.
We're talking about total lifestyle living. We're talking about residential. There might be a grocery store. There might even be a gym for people to go to. Oh, yeah. It'll be a one-stop shop here.
That's right. That's right. So if you're living here, you may also be working here. You may not even have to own a car.
And that's just it. It's interesting, Carl said, you may not even have to own a car, because years ago in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, these malls were, basically around the car, all the parking and all that.
Yeah.
Here, it's going to be developed around the people and the lifestyle. So it's going to really be a community within itself there, and it'll be done in, like you said, 4 to 6 phases. Shoveling the ground in around 18 months, and it could take up to 8-10 years to complete it.
Very interesting. Yeah, a whole new concept where everything you need is right close by, in walking distance.
Right, and they have terrific architects. Gensler, they're one of the largest. I did some research on them. So they're used to this, they know how to do this and do it successfully, and they're traveling the country right now, even continuing with focus groups to make sure that they get this right here in Western New York.
Really interesting and exciting change.